Most people would like to be able to make a change, and to help others with less fortunate circumstances than their own. And in that respect, Bill Gates and his wife Melinda have put their money where their mouth is through their charitable organization, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. They believe that everyone should start on a level playing field, and shouldn't be disadvantaged by factors out of their control. But what does their foundation actually do? What claims do their detractors make about the ethics of the foundation's activities? And what does the end of the Gates' 27-year marriage mean for future donations? Here's how it happened. Gates famously founded Microsoft back in 1975 with his close friend Paul Allen, while Melinda joined the team in 1987, where of course she met Bill, and the pair were married in Hawaii 7 years later. It was around that time in 1994 that Gates' father, Bill Sr., noticed that his son was becoming inundated with requests for charitable donations, and so took it upon himself to launch the William H. Gates Foundation, with the aim of trying to alleviate poverty in all parts of the world. The retiring lawyer, who one journalist described as the conscience of the Gates family, would manage the organization, while his son would provide the financial backing, namely a check for $100 million that his father could use as he saw fit. As the decade wore on and the family wealth continued to grow, Melinda and Bill Jr. became increasingly aware of the social and economic disparity that existed across most of the world, eventually resulting in Bill sending his father a newspaper clipping detailing the millions of children dying from preventable diseases in poorer countries, accompanied by a handwritten note which read, "Dad, maybe we can do something about this." Those 8 words went on to change the lives of billions of people worldwide. The Gates Library Foundation was consequently launched in 1997, with the aim of providing all US public libraries with internet access, and the Gates Millennium Scholars Program shortly after, enabling thousands of minority students to go to college. All of the Gates Foundations were merged in 2000 to form what we now know as the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, an initiative to help everyone on the planet lead a healthy and productive life. The tone was quickly set by the foundation's $750 million donation to the Global Alliance for Vaccines and Immunization, and the construction of thousands of homes across Washington state to reduce the rates of family homelessness. Bill and Melinda's goal of creating equity was taking different forms depending on their geographic target. So for example, in Africa they might strive to ensure the supply of fresh running water, while in the United States they would work on issues like literacy and sexual health. With the Gates name attached, the organization has become known for attracting more than its fair share of world-renowned personalities, like Warren Buffett, once the world's richest man, who became the 3rd trustee of the foundation in 2006, donating 10 million Berkshire Hathaway shares and pledging over half his wealth to the group's causes. Bill and Melinda shared the title of Time Person of the Year in 2005, as their work helped to eradicate several strains of polio, brought internet access to hundreds of millions, and even pioneered a machine that could turn human sewage into a source of electricity and drinking water, something Gates even demonstrated himself to prove its safety. Bill stepped down as CEO of Microsoft in 2008 to focus fully on the foundation, and along with Melinda and Buffett launched the Giving Pledge in 2010, a campaign to encourage the world's wealthiest to give away the majority of their net worth to charity, an initiative now backed by the likes of Richard Branson, Elon Musk, and Mark Zuckerberg. Bill and Melinda received the Presidential Medal of Freedom from President Obama in 2016 to recognize their contribution to philanthropy, and their foundation is now the 2nd largest charitable organization in the world by total money endowed to worthy causes, a figure which currently sits at over $50 billion. Of course, as the saying goes, you can't please all of the people all of the time, and so the organisation has not been without its critics. Some argue that their emphasis on fighting well-known illnesses like AIDS and malaria have pulled some of the planet's top doctors and medical resources away from other lower-profile diseases, and even their education reforms have come under fire, as it's believed the widespread provision of Windows computers could bring a financial benefit to Microsoft and the Gates family. Following the announcement of the couple's divorce in 2021, the foundation is expected to continue its work as usual. Melinda may focus more of her time on her own projects, like Pivotal Ventures, which solves problems affecting American women and families, while Bill may continue the work of his late father, who sadly passed away from Alzheimer's disease in 2020. Whatever your opinion of the duo, it's hard to deny that their foundation has had a huge impact across the globe, and that Microsoft might not even be the biggest legacy they leave behind. And that's how it happened. Thanks for watching.